Oh, Colin, put it back. What are you doing? Oh, Colin, no. That's all right. We were getting a beauty shot of the coconut shrimp and coconut chicken there that Colin was kind enough to make from the Braybrook Bistro.
They should actually
So
be over
tasty.
here, because what's wrong with this picture right now?
I'll tell you what's wrong with that.
My hands are empty.
In fact, I only have one
No
of these in my
shrimp
hand.
skewer for stacks. Look at you going to town on that thing.
That's all right. That's okay, because I can work it off. And I know a good place where I can go work it off.
Yeah,
That's
this
a
is,
good segue, huh?
you want looking to improve your health and strength conditioning. We have Kari Schneider here, who is the owner of Empower Conditioning. Welcome to the show.
Hello,
Good to
thank
see you. So Wednesdays, we typically like to talk about working out,
Okay.
Especially if I'm going to eat a lot of coconut shrimp
Yeah,
and
it's the strawberries and the chocolate.
strawberries
That's
and
my
chocolate.
thing.
So for those who don't know, Empower Conditioning, tell us all about you. Where are you, and tell us about you.
We're located at 206 Piccadilly, and we're a conditioning company, but we believe in high performance training as well as for everybody else. So the main thing that's important for us is the quality of service that we're providing. So it's very custom and specific to what the person needs. So if it's someone who is a receptionist or a spine surgeon, we have to be training them according to their lifestyle as well as what their goals are. Versus if they are a high-performance volleyball player or a Team Canada hockey player, those athletes as well, we need to structure their training, structure their conditioning and stimulus so that they can get to the goals that they need.
Because when I hear high power conditioning, I automatically think that you have to be like an extreme
shape.
athlete, but this, let's just reiterate, this isn't the case. This is for anybody can come in.
No. It needs to be functional for everyone. So what that means is whatever we're doing is going to be custom made for what you need. And from what I hear, you really want to work out, right?
Absolutely.
Tell us about the layout of the gym.
It's a very functional open space because we need to be taking people through warm-ups. And oh, look, there's me. And there's our space. So in the center, it's wide open. We like to have an open space so that we can do lots of warm-ups. There's one of our strength coaches working with a client. And there's my husband. There you go. So a lot of what we're doing is going to be functional training for what the person might need and stimulating enough so that they are going to get the adaptation and get the responses that they need. So it depends on what the goals are, whether we're working with a club volleyball athlete, a Team Canada hockey athlete, or whether we're working with someone who wants to get in better shape or run their first 5K or lose 15 pounds, whatever it happens to be.
And let's talk about the credentials that go with personal training, because this is an unregulated business.
Yeah.
And you want to be careful who you're getting with as a personal trainer or with a personal trainer.
Exactly. It's something.
What happens there? Sorry.
We have a clinical space, so we have 2 athletic therapists for treatment and any clinical work that we'd be doing. But when it comes to unregulated personal training, you really don't. Personal trainers are a dime a dozen. You often don't know what you're getting. What I would encourage people to look for is a certified personal trainer that is a certification that requires a degree. There are a lot out there that are getting a weekend course. You certainly wouldn't hire an accountant who's just gone through a weekend course or a surgeon who's just gone through a weekend course, correct? So if you're dealing with your health and you're dealing with some physical goals that you want to accomplish, to me, it's not good enough for someone to just have a hobby of loving to work out. To me, I think that they need to be well educated in and scientifically educated in their profession. So I like to look for certifications that require a degree. That could be a certified personal trainer through the Canadian Society of Exercise Physiology, or a certified exercise physiologist, or a certified strength and conditioning specialist through the National Strength and Conditioning Association. Those sound like a lot of words and associations, but all you really have to do is find out what their letters are behind their name and then Google it. If it says CanFit Pro, well, that's a weekend course. So just know that if your personal trainer has a CanFit Pro, they could be fairly good, but know that they don't have the scientific background or education that would come with a university degree and or a master's degree or further education. So those are some of the things that you want to look for so that you're an educated consumer, that you're not just kind of, oh, you look like you are fit, so you're going to choose someone that has more knowledge.
Going back to the actual facility, it does not look like your typical gym. I mean, it's not lined with oodles of treadmills and oodles of ellipticals and, you know, your standard universal machines. So that's the type of training, though. It's the functional training that you do?
Exactly. There's a lot of free weights, and there's a lot of movement-based exercises, functional exercises. If somebody wants to be really fit for their pickup hockey game, or if they want to be fit for their ultimate frisbee, whatever it happens to be, they need to be able to run in multiple directions. They need to be able to stop and start, accelerate, decelerate, go laterally quickly, things like that. And when someone's only running on a treadmill, only running or doing an elliptical trainer, things like that, it's very linear. It's very, it's a repetitive movement pattern that doesn't
I have a
prepare
word that you
them.
could use. It's boring.
It can be.
You know, like it really
We
is.
like some fun stuff.
Yeah.
A few agility exercise, competing against a buddy, things like that. So much more fun.
But that's a good point that you raised, that it can be boring working out. So, and maybe this could be a topic going forward when we have you on again, but quite often people who get involved with working out for the first, it's hard to keep yourself motivated, and that's where a personal trainer comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Most people don't go to a gym because they like to do lunges. You know, they go because they're either looking for an aesthetic
hobby,
goal.
come
Yeah. Well, they're looking for an aesthetic goal, or they have a physical goal, or they're tired of carrying around an extra 20 pounds. They're usually going for another reason. It's not usually that they love to train. And that's where the trainer comes in, or the strength coach, or the professional, so that they can motivate that person to carry on and keep going and reach their goals. The people who are self-motivated are few and far between, but there are a number of them out there. Those that are out there, they want to get a greater goal or get further.
Is this personal training studio only, or is it like an open gym where you can have a membership and swipe a card and away you go?
It's private, so it's not open to a club membership or that kind of thing. So what we do, we might organize a small training group. Say you and 3 of your friends want to work out at your 1 o'clock time slot. Then we create a small training group that's specific to your needs because we've assessed you initially. We always do initial testing so we know what you need. Or it could be a one-on-one training appointment, or it could be a club team. We do some work with Hockey Canada, so I've got national women's hockey athletes coming in all summer long. It could be any of the above.
Well, I'm intrigued and I'm excited. I want to come check it out. Can I come check it out?
Absolutely.
Can you make me sweat?
Oh, can we?
Can you make my buttocks burn?
We want that muscle tone. We'll get some pow butt going on. We like that.
My little muffin top is intrigued as well.
Well, my
No.
apple bottom is very
rid of that.
intrigued. So
Yeah.
thank you so much for stopping by, and we will come out to see you. And you're going to be back every week with us.
Yes. We'll be doing health and fitness topics, and we want questions. We want to give you what you want to know about, so we'll provide the expertise so people can get the
Excellent.
information they need.
Sounds good. All right. If you are interested in more information, you can find them online, empowerconditioning.com. They're also located at 206 Piccadilly Street right here in London.